Thank you. Cash's hair is so bad, I'm actually taking him out of school early today to get his hair cut. Let his hair grow out. It's so long. Like, it won't even stand up. It looks funny.
All right, we got 4 tickets for you to go see the Harlem Globetrotters. They're coming to Charlotte. They're going to be at the Bojangles Coliseum on April 23rd. And right now, caller number 9, we have a game for you to play. You're going to play against Loren. It's a game called Were They a Globetrotter?
You will win.
The Globetrotters have some funny names. And I quizzed Loren earlier this morning and asked her if she knew the most famous Globetrotter. And when I said his name, she had no idea.
I did not know.
So we got 4 tickets for you waiting right now to see the Globetrotters at the Bojangles Coliseum on April 23rd. Call now, 704-570-9595, and play Were They a Globetrotter against Ren. Maneskin's got another song out that's actually pretty good. And
Really?
I don't know if it's going to happen, but Hits 1 typically plays these songs that we play, and the 1975 is on
Has a song on
Hits
there?
1. Yep, the one they did on SNL.
I can make this. I have to do a different one. Oh, okay.
Good morning, Maney and Loren.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, who's this?
Hey, my name is Star.
Star?
It is.
Hi, Star. How are you?
I'm doing well. I hope you guys are.
We are. Have you won anything in the last 30 days from KISS?
I have not.
Okay, good. Well, then we could let you play your caller number 9.
Wow, thanks.
So I'm going to give you each a name, and you'll have to guess whether or not they were a Globetrotter, and whoever has the most, marks at the end will win the game, and then you'll win the tickets to go, okay?
Oh, wow. Okay, I will try my very best.
Well,
No, I'm pretty sure you're going to win. I know nothing.
it doesn't sound like Star is a Globetrotter enthusiast either. All right, don't Google Star. Play fair and square.
Nope. Okay.
What part of town are you in?
I'm in Dallas, North Carolina.
And who are you going to take if you win the 4 tickets?
So I have 2 girls and my husband.
Nice. All right, hang tight. Turn your radio off. Listen to us through the phone, and we'll be with you in about 2 minutes.
Sure, thanks.
Do you know that the Globetrotters made an appearance on Scooby-Doo? It's one of my favorite episodes.
No. I would imagine they would be on, like, Sesame Street, but
I'm sure they have.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they could do... Oh. I think I just got added back. We're live, right? Oh, okay. Nobody's in there? Oh, I hate people. It's just a lot. Yeah.
All the hits. Kiss 95.1 is the Maney and the Ren Morning Show. That music you hear is the Globetrotters music. We have tickets to go see the Globetrotters all week long.
Yeah, so we're going to play a little game. We are also on YouTube Live.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can find us at, is it at the ML or is it Maney and Loren? Both. Either one. You can find us if you just search it.
Search YouTube, the Maney and Loren Show. You can watch us there. Hey, Star in Dallas, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Star wants to play for her 2 daughters and her husband. So we have 4 tickets for them to go see the Globetrotters on April 23rd at the Bojangles Coliseum. So I'll ask each of you a question. Was this a Globetrotter player or was it a name that we made up?
Okay.
You know, they have cool names.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how you do. Star, you're up first. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, Curly Neal. Was Curly Neal a Globetrotter?
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a Globetrotter name, right? Curly Neal.
Sure.
That is
Sounds like it.
correct. Star's got one right.
Yay.
Curly Neal was a Globetrotter.
Okay.
Loren, Too Tall Tony. Was Too Tall Tony a Globetrotter?
That sounds like it would be a name.
Sounds like Too Tall Tony, who's super tall, can touch the top of the rim without jumping. So you say,
I say yes.
yeah, you're incorrect. Sorry, that's one of the ones we made up. I liked walking you through the process, though.
You led me right there. Right to that water.
Hey, Star, was Goose Tatum? Goose Tatum, was he a Globetrotter?
That doesn't sound funny. I would say no.
No, Goose Tatum was not a Globetrotter. Star says that is incorrect. Goose was a Globetrotter. So right now it's Star 1, Loren 0. Loren, Meadowlark Lemon. Was Meadowlark Lemon a Globetrotter?
Yeah, that's the one we talked about this morning. Yes.
I told you that at 6:15 this morning. So
I didn't
easy
think
one
about
for
that.
Loren. Now here we go. The tiebreaker. If Star gets it, she's going to see the Globetrotters. Sweet Lou. Was Sweet Lou a Globetrotter?
Sweet Lou. I like that name. I'll say yes.
Sweet Lou, and she says yes, and she is absolutely correct. Congratulations.
Yay.
Sweet
Yay.
Lou was a Globetrotter, and you won tickets, 4 of them, to go see the Globetrotters at the Bojangles Coliseum on April 23rd.
You're
Very nice.
Congrats,
Yes.
and have fun.
Thank you guys so much.
You're
And
a star. Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah, hold on. And spit all the facts about the Globetrotters you know while you're there. People look at Star like, what? She's a real Globetrotter expertise. All right, hold on a second. Loren, was Gip Gibson a Globetrotter? Gip Gibson.
No.
He was. What about Phil Slamajama?
No.
That's correct. Phil Slamajama was not. That was one that we made
Okay.
up. All right, we are out of here. Like Loren said, we are on YouTube Live. We're going to do our wrap party, which is an additional 15 minutes or so of the Maney and Loren show. And what we're going to talk about is something we didn't finish on the air, which was why did you move into a house and immediately want to move out? We got a lot of text messages to get to, so we'll talk about that and why Loren is pulling her son out of school early today for a ridiculous reason.
It is ridiculous.
And we'll get to that.
Okay. Ace and Teacher are up next.
Yeah, if you missed anything, grab it on the replay on demand. Find the replay on the Kiss 95.1 app.
Now, how do you take her information without them hearing it?
Pick up the phone.
Oh, okay.
You can mute that too. Can we pause
Nope.
it? No.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Hi.
Nope. We
So
cannot pause it.
Good morning, Kiss 95.
YouTube Live, just wait a minute because Nicole's phone's broken in her studio, so she's got to take the information here.
You are loud. I'm going to sit right in the middle, though.
Well, I can't record yet or anything, so we'll just say hi.
Oh,
I'm
we
going to
can
go
talk
jump
to
on
them.
the YouTube. Yeah, okay.
Hi.
We have 8 people. Dookie Man. There he is. Hey, buddy.
You just keep your voice down. You just don't have to scream.
I'm not screaming.
I know you're not now, but you typically do.
All right.
This is a really close shot.
Look at how white I am.
Look how white I am.
Look at my shirt.
We're both wearing white shirts
But
today.
look at my backdrop. I mean,
I
you
know.
literally can't see me.
Wait, stand in front of the kiss and let me go like this and let me see if I can see you.
Get a telephone number for you.
No, put your hands like straight up and move over a little bit. Hold on.
Perfect. And date of birth?
Can you not see me?
No.
It's
actually
like
really
wearing
funny.
a green dress and the green wall.
Yeah, on the green screen.
Yeah, fantastic. So
I can see your belly and your head. That was it.
There's the two biggest things in my body, my belly and my head. So tomorrow on the show, we are going to have no Loren because she is going to be out, but Lauren McDonald from WCCB TV is going to be here to fill in for you. Mm-hmm. And we got to be here at 5 a.m. because she does like her first, her show starts at like 5.
Yeah.
I think 4:30. I think she has to be there at 4:30 every morning. I wake up at 4:30.
And it's camera stuff, so she has to be in like hair and makeup at that point.
Yeah. Like we have cameras and stuff, but we don't do full makeup or anything.
No.
But so she's going
This
to
is
be
al
here
natural.
filling in, and then she's going to do the show with us, and then like when we're in commercial and songs, we're going to go on TV with her. So that'll be fun. Skylar says, good morning. Good morning, Skylar.
Well, congratulations. Do you have any questions about your tickets?
We're going to record our rap party here in just a second. Producer Nicole's getting some winner information because our phone's broken. By the way, if you work for, what's the phone company called? I forget. Hold on, I'll tell you. If you work for... a phone company that works for radio stations, telecom, we need you. We need your help. Telecom services. All right. Let's do this. All right, is a Rap Party podcast, and we're going to discuss on the show, first things first, why Loren is pulling her son out of school today for a non-medical reason, but in her eyes, it is so important that it gets done.
Well, now hang on a second.
It has to be, or else you wouldn't be pulling your kid out of school.
Yeah, but so he has early release early every Tuesday and Wednesday anyway, because he goes to a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
But I am pulling him out an hour and a half earlier because he needs a haircut like nobody's business, and I can't get him in on the weekends, and he is literally either in school or in therapy while the haircut place is open Monday through Friday.
So what time is his appointment?
1 o'clock.
And what are you telling the school?
He has an appointment.
Just not a haircut appointment.
Right. He has like school pictures on Thursday, so it wouldn't be a big deal for me, but I'm like, this needs to be taken care of because it's a situation.
So we'll talk about this on the show next week, but I remember like 3 or 4 kids in my school growing up in New Jersey. Their parents were diehard Mets or Yankees fans, and they would pull their kids out to go to opening day every year. And I was so jealous of that,
That's cool.
Because like we would go on vacation, and my dad being a pilot, it was cool because we got to fly for free. But my parents were never taking me out of school to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, and even better than not being there is doing the half day, because that's like the big FU where you're like, I'm getting out early today. Oh, why are you getting out early today? We're going to the Caribbean. My parents are taking me to the Caribbean for the weekend, and I'm just getting out of school early. So then you're in class, and all of a sudden you hear like, Jennifer.
Stephen Maney, please come to the office. Stephen Maney,
your
please come
parents
to
are
the
here,
office.
and everybody's like, boo, what a bunch of shit. You're going on vacation, and we're stuck in prison. By the way, how's that scar coming on your arm?
Good.
I see you looking at it. Show the camera.
Yeah, it's coming along. It's like finally healing.
Okay.
It's just dry.
Yeah. It hurts or it's itchy?
Well, it's itchy.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt.
So tomorrow on the show, or no, tomorrow you're not going to be here like we were just saying. Loren will be out. She's got her own appointment to go to. Hair, I'm sure.
It is not. I wish it was.
And so Lauren McDonald, our friend from WCCB, is going to be filling in for you, sitting right there. Mm-hmm. She'll do the show with me. She'll be tortured like you are, I assume, on a daily.
Every single day.
Yep. And then
somebody asked me yesterday if we get along, and I say, yes. He's like my big brother, but we're at a moment where I need a break.
That's funny. And the funny thing is that, yes, you are getting a break, but I'm also going on that break with you.
I know.
So, but anyway, so she's going to be here tomorrow. And the interesting thing is that while we're doing our radio show, when we go to commercial and when we do songs, we'll be talking to the news. So I'll have to figure out a way, because we'll be on TV then. Not every time, but some of the time.
I mean, you have the gift of gab. I'm pretty sure you could talk for a full break by yourself. if you had
I know,
to.
but I think their show's new. We know Nicole, the weather person.
Yeah.
And she's the chief meteorologist. And then they added...
Oh, I don't remember the other girl's name. She's really, really pretty. Rachel, maybe?
Maybe Rachel. And what's the dude's name?
Ryan?
He looks like a Ryan.
He does look like a Ryan.
I don't know. Anyway, so we'll have that tomorrow, which will be fun. And then there won't be maybe I will make Lauren do a rap party with me because that'll be fun. We didn't have a chance to do one yesterday because of our schedule's kind of crazy. Yeah. So,
but you guys should do a rap party.
It just is what it is.
If she can stay.
Loren wondered if fruit gushers were a thing. We got word that they still make gushers and they're still delicious. The sour ones and the tropical ones are the best. Jessica from Shelby said they definitely still make gushers. My son loves them. So
the sour ones were pretty good.
We were talking about how adults still are immature and love kid things, and that was one of them, Loren, the gushers.
I think I brought that up.
You did. And I don't know. I've never had a gusher. I don't like that whole thing.
Really? Do you not like fruit roll-ups?
Not really. I don't like something coming out of the middle.
Well, the fruit roll-ups don't have something coming out of the middle. The gushers, obviously, they gush. That's why.
Fruit roll-ups are a little tangy.
I think that's why I like them.
There was gum that used to have stuff come out of the middle. I think they still have it, and I don't like that. Like, it's like a gel. Ugh.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, like, what you got your teeth cleaned with, That gel
like
when you were a kid.
Gummy stuff, yeah.
All right, so we talked about why you had to move in and then immediately move out. I have a friend of mine who lives in an area in the Charlotte region. It's called Mint Hill. Mm-hmm. And he just moved here from Raleigh. That's where his brother lived. And he was able to get a job down here, and he moved down to Charlotte. I think his wife, his family's from down here, or there's cousins or something. So he moved to Mint Hill, and he bought the house. So the market is so hot that you got to strike while the iron's hot. So he bought the house, and he's like, dude, it's been 2 months and I'm ready to move out. I was like, shut up. How could you be ready to move out already? He's like, I don't have boxes unpacked, and my wife and I agree that we might not unpack the boxes.
Well, you know what? It's easier to move while you haven't packed than if you unpack everything and then decide 2 months later that you got to go.
Mm-hmm. So he has like 5 kids across the street. They're always at his house. He says they never listen to him, like they're obnoxious. Plus, the neighbor next door, he had no idea, owns a hot rod. And I guess on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday, all of his hot rod friends come over and they all work on the cars in the driveway.
There's somebody in our neighborhood who has, like, it's not like an old school hot rod, but it is some kind of muscle car, and it's really loud. And he leaves right before I do in the morning. Like, if I hear him and my shoes aren't on, I know I'm late.
What time is that? 5:45?
No. But he's pretty loud, and then we've had this like string of robberies in our neighborhood. And I asked my husband, I was like, "Do we have to move? Like 6 robberies is a lot of robberies."
Yeah. So some text messages from people. Someone said Mint Hill and Matthews were cool like 15 years ago. It's gotten so crowded now. Mm-hmm. I'm mad because there used to be a restaurant in Matthews called the Pizza Peel right on the main street in Matthews, and it was awesome. Huge spot. You could get a great burger. You get good pizza, beer.
You liked it because it sounded like the Peach Pit.
I didn't think of that, but yeah.
Obsessed with 90210.
That's true. I'm watching old episodes of 90210. It's so good. They're 40.
You know who else was obsessed with 90210? Sidebar.
Dallas.
No. Someone famous. Paris Hilton.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just finished reading her book.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it every week. It was, and it started out as a goof because a girl I knew was watching it, and I'm like, what's this fucking lame show? And it was an episode where Steve owns a vet, and he lets some girls drive it, and the girls drove off on the vet, and I thought that was really funny.
Oh, it's funny.
So then I got hooked.
Well, Paris Hilton had like a fleet of rats that she named after all the 90210 characters.
That's hilarious. I actually got to meet Ian Ziering once. Shannon Doherty is from Memphis, so when I worked in Memphis, I did an event with her. Super nice, but she was sick. She was dealing with breast cancer, so she didn't have full energy, and I didn't give her the full Maney experience.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, I loved you in 90210. You can't say you grew up with them because that makes them feel old. So you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say I grew up watching it. You just go, dude, watch 90210. I love it. Still watch the episodes when they're on.
Didn't we get you a
Ian Ziering sent me a message.
Yeah, what is that called?
It's called
a cameo. We got you a cameo from him.
I love that. That was so great. So now I'm hitting the treadmill at the home at the house, and the episodes are 45 minutes long, which is perfect.
Yeah.
So I just go on the treadmill for 45 minutes and I watch an episode, and I just finished Dylan's dad, Jack, died in the car, and I remember that like it was yesterday.
All right, we digress.
Okay,
Back to Matthews and the pizza peel.
Let's see. Somebody said I had a old cop living next to me, and I want to move out since the first day I moved in. He's all up in our business. After years living next to him, I would let him know when people were coming over so that he wouldn't ask questions about friends visiting from out of town. We had a very safe neighborhood when we lived there, but I wanted to move out right away. Someone said, I heard a story about issues with your neighbors and thinking about moving out. We have a neighbor that has security cameras that point at our fenced-in rear yard. It actually looks at our window, the entire side yard and our front yard, including our front door. They have cameras facing at our house at all times. We're ready to move.
I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I would hate that if my neighbors had that. I feel like that's double security for me.
Double security for you, but it does kind of hinder your freedom. I mean, Big Brother's watching you, and Big Brother's your neighbor.
Yeah.
Stephanie and Shelby said, I honestly think these people are being crybabies. Noise is what you get when you move into a neighborhood.
And move to the country. Somebody
else said, hey, tell me where that house is for sale. I'm dying to move out to the Mint Hill area. So, anyway, it's crazy when you move into a neighborhood. The thing you should do is when you move into a neighborhood, my dad told me this, and my dad's told me a lot of crazy shit in my day, but he's right.
Drive by.
On a Sunday.
We drive by all the time when we,
you should.
Saturday.
You should. Saturdays, a lot of people still work on Saturdays, and you don't get the full exposure, but Sunday, typically everybody's off.
Okay.
So Sunday's a good day to hit the neighborhood. If you drive by, like my buddy who moved down from Raleigh drove by on a Friday, and he's like, yeah, it was like quiet. You know, you can't pick your neighbors, but you can pick which neighborhood you want to be in, and if you want to move out, who knows what you're going to get next, too.
And there's a difference between a busy neighborhood and, like, somebody having a muscle car and, like, it just being loud all the time.
And the kids are annoying, too. Like, I get that.
I mean, you're never going to know if the kids were annoying before you move in.
Well, that's true. But all right, that's a wrap party, everybody. Wish Loren luck tomorrow on her adventure.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Thursday.
Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube Live.